Take Charge with Predator 4 by Temple of Blood. What have you done? What is its impact? How have you been opened spiritually? These are questions to ask with many things. We are here to survive as beasts and use the tools necessary to accomplish what needs to be done. We call your attention to such archetypes as Lilith and Baphomet to be models for and of women in rituals where we see, smell, and feel the blood flow as we are wrapped in darkness. The giving hand initiates the one getting past pain to a place beyond repentance. Hand gestures are maintained, and the promise of a new life is sealed by the sound of glass. In this day and age, we need to be willing to be who we are, whether or not some aspects are to be made public. The dialectic of long-range conspiracies with mothers of sighs, mothers of darkness, mothers of tears, agents of influence and trials, and other such things teach us by experience. Beyond the deceit is the nightmare room aspect of our shadow work. Don't let some new ager fool you into thinking that the shadow is the part of yourself you don't like, that all of what your parts have been programmed for needs accepted or some such thing. What we are doing is breaking the inferior and despiritualized selves that society has turned us into. Some of that is very difficult, but when we accept that everyone will be considered evil, ignorant, and the proponents of the lie we are working with, but being an independent being of choice can strengthen you in ways that will leave the actual conservatives and liberals behind. Artificial social constraints are not always lifted on our own. People and other beings that train us can have their specifics, and some relating to the aspects of our personality and physical abilities that have been exposed. We are connected to the cycles of nature to become the resilient beings that are ready for the attacks of life. We build our strengths by going beyond comfort and punishing our illusions of limits that are no more real than just what we are not used to. Why not see what we are capable of? We are not to be attached to mere beauty, wealth, and youthfulness, but to use it with knowledge. Naivety will not get us through the major natural and war-related disasters to come. Only the non-suffering being will take us through the terror and difficulty that may befall us towards continuing to incarnate a mission beyond ourselves. The intelligences in nature understand their elites and will teach them the prosaic and hermetic ways to make the most out of our free agency. See 1 Corinthians 10:13. As self-aware beings without their delusion, See Jeremiah 1:5 and Isaiah 14:12 through 15 upon us. How have you submitted yourself beyond the fence of civilization? What compatriots have you become part of? Now, the number 4, just like with the next program in this series, number 5 is not listed in the periodical that one buys from Commandant Cultus. And these interpretations are my own, but I'm saying, giving those examples as, they're putting these things. We have our free agency. People are going to say we're evil or ignorant or are compatriots of the evil. So whatever. Why do we even care about that? Because I think there was something that I put in the way that I phrased that kind of. Okay, I see what I meant. That because of what we work with, we're going to be considered such. So whatever. We're not trying to be considered righteous in people's eyes. That's not the point. That should be the point for anybody, right?